Hey folks, my name's Rene Enriquez and you are watching Uncensored.
This is Rene Enriquez. Nickname Bootser. Black Hand of the Mexican Mafia. Prison gang politics.
Hey folks, my name's Rene Enriquez and we are back. You are watching Uncensored. We're going to continue with the Sandra Cuevas interview. It's getting pretty interesting. I mean, they've offered her immunity. Phil Guzman asked her if she wants to testify. She's agreed that she's cooperating with the feds. That's been stated by Johnny Clark. So let's continue and continue to listen to this video and unpack it as it unfolds.
Did that shit?
They both admitted to it. They couldn't lie. There was no way they could lie because they both admitted to it.
So well, when the Chapo told me you gotta have my back on this, I fucked up.
No, because Shotgun always wanted to be in the position I was in.
You know what I saw a video of fucking Chapo getting mad, taking a gun out, and shooting a guy in the face at fucking McDonald's. And so that's how. No, they never busted him for that.
No, but you got.
From that because kids were present.
Right.
Okay.
Who was he working with before me?
What I'm saying is he's that.
Chacho.
Now,
He died, no?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shotgun. Does he actually make the contacts with people when he's going to attack?
Well, right now that I'm not involved, I know he's still working with my uncle's wife.
What about at that time? Would he actually, if he's going to attack somebody, is he going to go personally himself to attack them?
No, it's a pussy, no.
So he sends Chapo to do that.
He sends younger people to do his work.
So he's not.
I used Shotgun mostly as a peace treater because he could talk. He's an older man. He's just cool, calm, and collective. You don't get pissed off like you know what I mean? Because you piss me off, I'll go off. I will go off. And he was more like...
How unusual for a Mexican woman, huh?
I will be very disrespectful if I have to. And there was even times, where I've gone off and he's had to go apologize for me. Like, I'm sorry, whatever. And he was more like a peace treater. Because he knew how to, he was more cool.
So he's not the person who walks up to people and says, hey, we're here to collect.
Sometimes he does. But when shit hits the fan and then they get an attitude, then he says somebody.
So
to go take care of his work.
He could approach somebody to say, I'm here to collect some taxes.
Of course, yeah. He has.
But he can also send Chapo to do it.
Yeah.
So one way or another.
Yeah.
But Chapo's not one of those refined guys.
No, Chapo's like me. Chapo's exactly like me. You get pissed off at that. That's how we got along.
And piece of the pot.
All right. Well, that's the plan. The way I'm hoping things unfold is that if you're willing to testify to what Chapo and Shotgun told you, and you're done working with them, then the DA's office can use you, but nobody's going to know that you're going to be a witness on the case until I think they have to let them know a month before trial. Mm-hmm. So they could hold that information back until we're just about ready to go to trial, and nobody will know about it. So it's not going to hinder what you're doing over here.
Okay.
And by that time, if all goes well, you'll be relocated and all that.
Yeah.
Now, the relocation with them, does that happen right away, or do you guys?
No, it takes some time. I mean, they can. We've moved people out of state and hidden them until Winset came through with their final approval. But it could take 3 months to 6 months for the paperwork to go through to get approved. So we could always look at doing a relocation pending approval.
Because there's a state program that relocates people too, but I'm sure it doesn't give near as much as what the federal program does.
No.
Yeah, Raymond was...
That's pay everything.
Should have sent Jeff.
They pay for everything, put it through school,
Oh, jeez.
everything.
Well, you definitely want to take advantage of that.
Yeah, because all I know how to
Before you go, I know you're gonna you're looking at time. I'd just like to bring Raymond in here so you can at least say hi to him and do a little, and then we'll let you know. So, are you ready for Raymond?
This is your show.
I just want to make sure that.
So let me unpack this a little bit. They're talking about the Federal Witness Protection Program. It's actually called the Witness Security Program, and they're going to relocate her. And because of this, I am not going to post her picture. She's been relocated. She's living her best life. God bless her, right? I will not post a picture of her, right? Unfortunately, Rene Cuevas is now deceased, so I am going to post a picture of him, right? It can't hurt him. Can't come back and haunt him. But that's the benefit of her cooperating. She's going to be relocated. She's going to go into the witness security program. They're going to create her whole life over again. And hopefully she takes advantage of the resources that they make available to her. They'll give her, a couple of years of schooling. They'll get her a new job. They'll pay for everything she needs, medical, dental, housing, car, everything. But it's for a finite period. Nobody lives in the witness protection program forever. So this is over a decade ago when this occurred, right? So she's seriously out of the program by now, and she's living her life. So I wouldn't do a piece on a person that's currently in the witness protection program. I just wouldn't do it, I've been in this situation, and I wouldn't want it done to me, so I wouldn't do it to anybody else, right? And that's what I wanted to say. I wanted to put that little tidbit out there and just advise you as to why we are not posting her picture.
My favorite can be without Starbucks.
Yeah. So how do you feel about all this that's going on?
You know what? At first I was very pissed off, mixed emotions, cried. But I have to look at Raymond as a blessing. Because if not, I would have got busted, because apparently you guys were already watching me. So really, I have to look at him as a blessing,
Yeah.
For me to really start thinking of my kids, because I do have a lot of kids, and I would die if anything, or my kids got separated. That would really fuck me up mentally.
Shotgun, you only had that one real conversation with Shotgun face to face about how apologizing for that he.
When me and Raymond, because when we and Raymond got together shortly after that, everybody used Raymond as an excuse to try to put me on disregard with the Mexican Mafia. But it didn't work. He tried, but it sadly failed. Mm-hmm. Because I'm telling you, he always wanted my position. He wanted to be in my position.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What status does Shotgun have right now?
Right now, I kind of took over my place, so I know he's still collecting and.
But you're taking it back from him, right?
I'm not sure. Yeah, see, that's what I don't understand, why he didn't throw him under the bus. I'm kind of like, bastard, I fucking saved your life how many times, and you're fucking willing to fuck me over. But yet the person that got you in this position to be with, you're not speaking on. I don't.
Do you know where Shotgun lives? What street he lives on?
No, I know it's by the station. By the
near Pico Station?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gold, something gold.
Okay, and I'll talk to Jim. There might be some time, I'll try to identify and get a photograph of him and show you, just so you can confirm, yeah, that's the guy. So, but I'll let Jim know.
Yeah.
We can meet with you and just do that.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I know he lives there, and then the wife lives in Whittier, but I don't know the name.
So that was a little plot twist that Shotgun politicked on her when he discovered that Rene Cuevas was a cooperating witness, but it didn't work. And now she's obviously working in conjunction with the feds to infiltrate the crew because Shotgun's now running the crew. And she said that she was going to try to wrest control of the crew away from Shotgun because he's out there collecting taxes right now, obviously for Daryl Baca. So let's listen to some more and see what else emerges in this conversation.
They don't live together? Why is that? That they don't get along, or is there a reason for them?
No, I think they bump heads a lot. I don't know. I guess some sexual reasons.
Sexual reasons. Okay, now you've got everybody's curiosity. What is that? What is that?
Well, I guess they had a threesome, and he kept seeing the girl and decided that he prefers the girl that was just supposed to role play at the time, and it caused them to
break up.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause she really really don't fool with him. She gets really irritated with him, but yet they still get along sometimes, you know.
So Shotgun's running the show right now? Is that what you're saying? You took your...
I believe so. Yeah, I believe so because I got a phone call. I have a habit of saying the other day. Maybe about 2 months ago.
There he is. There's the man.
Holy smokes. Here, what's some of that hair? What's up, Billy? What's up, man? You're looking good.
Yeah, man, not mine.
You want like the start?
Yeah.
Just quickly, he kept to speed. He just answered some questions about the chopper when he came up to her house. And I just want to make sure that you weren't here to fuck up what she had to say.
Rene Cuevas has entered the room. Again, he's been a cooperating witness participating in Perkins' operation. Rene Cuevas is deceased, and they're going to explain to him what's going on.
No Hardman, yeah. Hardman?
No. You told me not to invite you anywhere anymore. No?
Everything going good for you over there?
Yeah. You keep on lining your PCF, but... Fucker won't PCF you. Have you been talking to him? How come he's not PC'd up?
Don't you think you should do that?
You're gonna be, well, at least you just relocate your kids and you. He'll be dead, but. Saves me an extra package. See, let's work the deal. Are you done?
I can't do it. I don't know.
You can't or won't?
I can't. It's like, I don't know. So what's up with that DA lady?
What do you mean, what's up with it?
What's up with her?
He's looking for some love from Allison. Hardman's DA was supposed to talk. Hardman interviewed him for like 8 hours, 2 different days. Gave a whole lowdown on shit. And Hardman's DA was supposed to talk to your DA, and they were supposed to get together with what they were going to tell this DA, San Bernardino, what they wanted. Because as far as the gang allegation, they hit him with the gang allegation, which is 10 years.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's
a 186-22A.
So they're mentioning Hardiman. That's Francis Hardiman, the individual that participated in some of the previous interviews. The infamous Francis Xavier Hardiman, good buddy of mine. So all these things are interrelated, as I've always said. These crews are incestuous. They overlap, they intertwine, they intermix. It's just the way the Mexican Mafia is, right? And you're hearing them discuss with Rene Cuevas. And I might have the timeline off a little bit because Rene Cuevas was assaulted in the county jail. And that may have been the status that Shotgun was using to oppose Sandra's control of the crew. That he was out bad, he was on the lista, and so she couldn't be part of the crew anymore. He ended up wresting control of the crew away from Sandra Cuevas, who is now trying to get it back. So let's hear the rest of this conversation as it unfolds.
Well, and that would be bullshit because I'll testify that he's been helping me for all along and he isn't.
Yeah.
So they're not going to get to keep that anyway, even if they're assholes about it. But he's still looking at 10 years on the gun. And being a strike, he's still looking at 25. So if he's still in a fucked position, so he...
I'll talk to her about it because she hasn't mentioned what they're planning to do yet. But I will let her know. And this is certainly going to help also that Sandra's here. And, she's corroborated a lot of what we already knew. And that's real helpful. And they're going to be real happy that Sandra's cooperating. So hopefully they can... Sandra's not real happy that she's...
Put that, like my email. Here to say good day.
So that's going to help, and I'll see if they'll call the DA or speak with the DA in San Bernardino, see what they can do.
We need to have a sit down with Hardman's DA, that DA, and us. Everybody needs to sit down and say, hey, there's enough playing around. We need to know what the fuck's going on. Which is up till Hardman did what he did last week with Lalo. Until then, we really couldn't do anything. Now we should be able to move ahead.
So, but yeah, she's a nice. You've met them. She's a nice girl. She's gonna do the right thing. She's gonna call the DA and let them know how great your testimony was. It went far beyond even what they expected of you, right?
Yeah.
And so that certainly can't hurt.
Okay. Well, I know you guys want to talk, so we'll let you guys talk for a while, and then we're going to have to break it up. So I know you want to talk to her about some of the things she's going to talk to Wednesday already, Wednesday coming up.
And what's going on with that?
Wednesday, I told the U.S. Attorney about her cooperating and willing to come on board and help us put a case together. And Wednesday will basically determine which direction we're going to take it and everything else. And I already told Sandra, and the U.S. Attorney's Office has agreed to give her Queen of the Day letter. So she's going to come in, she's going to get to sign that paper, which is going to give her immunity, and she can spill the beans and talk freely. And then she'll also have a copy of the letter. I can hold on to it unless you want to. I don't think you want to be anywhere around that. But I will maintain a copy in your file.
So, they mentioned Lalo's case, that Lalo brought the indictment against, Hardiman brought the indictment against Lalo, right? This goes back to 2012, 2013. These are how old these interviews and things are, right? And then they mentioned Queen for a Day status, that Sandra is going to go testify for the United States Attorney, and she's going to receive Queen for a Day status. That's what they call it, right? It's immunity for anything you say during the interview. It's called a proffer session, right? Or testify to on the stand. Anything that you say will not be used by that specific agency. This is not blanket immunity from all agencies. Because another agency come along and you make an admission about a crime and prosecute you on that. So this is for a specific agency, right? This is for the United States government, federal government. They won't prosecute her. But it's pretty standard. And I have never in my life seen a married couple in tandem cooperating with the United States government, right? I've never seen that before. This is pretty unique. This is a pretty unique case here where the husband and the wife are cooperating in multiple different cases, and one didn't know about the other until recently, right? You heard that early on. How did Raymond hide this from you? So it's very interesting. This is a very interesting interview, a lot to unfold, a lot to digest. I hope you guys are enjoying it. With that said, I'm going to conclude this segment, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Forward to a friend. Most importantly, hype the video, folks. It's so important. All right, peace out. Stay safe.
This is Rene Enriquez. Nickname